everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Randa, and today we are doing our weekly WIP chat, so go ahead and pull out whatever it is you're working on. If you are unfamiliar, WIP stands for work in progress, so like I said, pull out whatever it is you're working on, diamond painting, cross stitch, coloring, cleaning, driving, whatever it might be, and work along with me. Today is Monday morning. It is Monday, August 2nd, which is Perry and I's 1 year and 10-month anniversary, so we're getting really close to 2 years, which is really exciting. It's like 7:45 in the morning. But what other time of the day would it be for a WIP chat, right? Because I never seem to do WIP chats other than extremely early in the morning. Today I am continuing to work on Zoe from the Flower Beauty series by Lamb Jasmine Bowman from True Artist Diamond Painting. I'm on the very top row, so I have one more row left to go, and then I'll be done with this painting. I will be doing a whole post review on this because this kit has been a little bit interesting, but I won't go into that now. I'll go, you'll see the post review. I'm still using my my pen from Turning a Dream. This is the blank called Caramel Macchiato. And you can see I did mention in my story where my dog got into my stuff. Do you see those lovely little tooth marks that she left me on this pen? So fun, right? This is my cover minder from... Oh, I want to say this one is from Kim's Needle Minders. I don't remember. I will link it down below because I don't remember. And then, usually I'd be using my Muni Made tray, but again, if you saw my story, you know that my dog got into some of my diamond painting stuff and chewed it up. One of them being she chewed on the end of this pen. The other one is that she completely destroyed my last Muni Made tray. So, and because I've had those Muni Made trays, I haven't really kept a lot of trays from kits because I have no need to be stockpiling hundreds of trays, and I have my Muni Made one, so who cares? So the only one that I had was this one from Mary's Diamonds, because I had gotten the replacement that was wrong, and I hadn't opened it, and so I pulled the toolkit out and grabbed this. But usually this doesn't have a hole in it. It's just completely flat there, and I tried to pour drills out of this and was like, absolutely fucking not. So I got a knife from my kitchen and cut a little spout out. Oh, Wednesday cannot come fast enough. That is all I've got to say about that. I am getting like 3 or 4 Muni Made trays, like hiding them from my dog. Like, I can't do this. I can't live without my Muni Made tray, and I'm gonna be on the freaking dot on Wednesday because I need it. I still have, as usual, my little, there it is, trash drill cover minder from Erica's Little Creations. And today is featuring the fact that my cat was being a butthole this morning. So I have one big lovely little scratch on my wrist, and then one, let's see if I can even, yeah, there we go, right here across my arm. They are both kind of bleeding and have welted up. So thank you, Ollie, for that. Little frickin' punk. Yeah, I think that's all I have to introduce to you. Hi there, Editing Randa here. Just wanted to say a few things that I know I forgot to mention in this video. One of them being that I did have somebody buy me a coffee in the past week. My sweet, wonderful friend Jade, you'll know her as Jadekins or Jade the Tailor. She bought me a coffee last week that I needed a little support, and so she sent me over a coffee, and I was really appreciative for that and wanted to give her a little shout out. Go ahead and follow her if you don't already. And I also wanted to mention that I do say during this video that today is restock day and woohoo! But if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen my story that says that I cannot get a restock out today. I am actually posting this on Monday, so today is not restock day. There will be a restock tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm trying my best. Just bear with me, and I thank you so much for your patience in advance. And now let's get back to the video. I am so ready for this kit to be done. I really am. So, I like barely even want to diamond paint anymore. I don't think it's because I've lost my mojo. I don't think so. But, I think it's just because I'm tired of this kit. It's like I usually get kind of tired of kits by the very end of them, especially like the last row. But I usually am like, okay, well, I want to get it done, so I'm just going to like sit and like binge the last row and finish it. And I can't bring myself the motivation to do that because this kit, I don't know, the quality is really amazing, but the rendering just kind of makes me angry. So, yeah, I've been kind of, I don't know, I don't want to say forcing myself, but forcing myself to work on it. Just because I know it'll be better once I get it done. And I've also been working in like really small increments, which is new for me. Like really small periods of time and then moving on to something else because I don't want to completely burn out and lose all my diamond painting mojo. I think that would make me really sad. So I'm trying to like get this done as fast as I can while also still not like completely burning myself out on it. But we'll get it done. Today is shop restock day. You'll probably be seeing this on Tuesday, so it will not be shop restock day. But I never sell out in one day, and so I can't imagine I'll sell out in one day. And so if you're watching this on Tuesday and you want to get some scents that you've been looking for, go ahead and check out my Etsy shop. I will have it linked in the campsite link down below, and I probably still have stock of all of that. I have the busiest day ever today. Oh, actually, speaking of the shop, let me talk a little bit about this new release I have coming up. So I have been talking about the fact that I want to do a Drills and Chills themed release. And it started off with just cover minders. That I was just gonna, I mentioned it in my WIP Chat last week that I just, wanted to get some Halloween themed cover minders for Drills and Chills and just do it that way. And then I started getting really excited about it and ended up planning for like doing a Drills and Chills theme of literally everything that I sell. So I have cover minders coming. I believe I have one already made, but I believe I'm going to do two amigurumi plushies, Halloween themed, and two new scents in both my putty and my wax. So I'm going to have a whole Drills and Chills release. I think that is going to go up next week, ? We'll see. But I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be really fun. I'm having a lot of fun with planning a release around an event. That's been 10 out of 10 fun for me, especially with it being an event that I am personally going to participate in. I'm super excited about it. 10 out of 10 excited about it. So yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. I still need to make the second plushie. I think I have a pattern for it though. And then, I need to actually like order the supplies for the cover minders because I haven't had the money to do so yet. Oh, excuse me, Lord have mercy. But I have the scents, they're all ready to go and all that kind of stuff. So I just need to get like the last few details and then I'll release that. So that'll probably be next week. Just to give everybody ample time. And especially since like the official announcements of Drills and Chills have gone up, I'm like, okay, I bet I could release at any point now and that'd be okay. So, Katie even mentioned it in her WIP Chat last week. Not her WIP Chat. She did an unboxing where she got, it's like a small shop finds. and my small shop was one of them, which was awesome to see. I really enjoyed watching her open that, and I hope that she loves everything. Makes me so happy. And she mentioned, because I think she had heard me talk about it somewhere, that I was planning on doing like a Drills and Chills themed release. And I thought about it after I said that. I was like, is that some sort of like thing that I'm not allowed to do? Like, is that something that I should have tried to get permission from Katie and Jessica before saying that? It's like, it didn't even cross my mind until afterwards. And I was like, oh my God, is that like, did I just like break some sort of rule that I shouldn't have broken? But when she mentioned it in her video, I was like, okay, I bet it's fine. Because if it was something that wasn't allowed, I don't think she would be sort of almost promoting it on her channel that like, hey, I heard she was going to do a Drills and Chills release, so go check that out. So I bet it's fine. I just had a little moment of panic where I was like, wait, did I just, oh no. Like, am I not allowed to do this? But I think it's okay. What else was I going to say? So today I have a really busy day. I was unable to go to the post office on Friday. I usually try to go to the post office every day to ship out orders because I try my best and my darndest to ship out next day if I can. And on Friday, I had orders from Thursday. And on Friday, I couldn't because I ran out of bubble mailers. And so I didn't have anything to package up the orders with. And I wasn't going to the store until that weekend, and I don't work on weekends. And so I was like, crap, I'm not going to be able to, put those orders out today. I don't have bubble mailers. And so I messaged, I think it was 4 people that ordered on Thursday, and was like, hey, I'm in the interest of full disclosure, I want to let you know, I usually try to ship out next day, but that ain't gonna happen. I am so sorry. I will ship out on Monday. And I think 3 out of the 4 responded to me and was like, oh, no problem. Like, thank you so much for your communication and whatever. I was like, you bet. So from Thursday, where I had orders built up from Thursday, until like as of this very moment, where right after I'm done with this WIP Chat, I'm going to start packing up orders. I have 22 orders to package. Yeah. Okay. That is the most orders in one sitting that I've ever had to package up in my entire life. I even remember like the day after Bev's live when I was thinking that there might be an influx of orders, I had 8, which was still a lot for little old me, but I've just been watching them build up over the weekend, and I'm like, 22? 22 orders. And those orders kind of stopped simply because on Saturday, I think it was, I completely and 100% sold out of every cent of my wax and every cent of my putty, which has never happened. I have sold completely out of wax before, I think. Yeah. But I have never 100% sold out of putty. And usually with my wax by restock day, I have at least 1 or 2 cents left. No, 0. Absolutely none. I was blown away. And so I was like, I bet if I had had more in stock, I would have gotten more orders. And then how many freaking orders would I have to package up this morning? But honestly, I ain't even mad about it. I am not mad at all. I'm excited as heck. And I am just absolutely thrilled by the attention my shop has been getting and loving literally every second of it. And I'm going to walk up into the post office today with a giant box of packages and just be like, hey, what's up, everybody? I've just casually got 22 packages. Let me shove this in the mail slot right here. Thank you very much. But no, I don't want it to sound like I'm complaining at all. Like, don't even get me wrong with that. Like, I am so excited. And I kept telling my boyfriend every time I would get a new order, I was like, we're at 19, we're at 20. Oh my God, I'm gonna be so busy on Monday. Yes, I am. I'm going to be so busy on Monday. So this weekend when I went to the store, the grocery store, I got like a crap ton of bubble mailers, and I got stuff to try to make the process of restocking my wax quicker. I got some stuff so that I could do them like in larger quantities instead of doing them one by one. And that's where I end up working 12 hours on a Monday trying to restock, because by the time I package orders for that day and then individually make 5 or 6 of each scent, yeah, that takes hours and 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 hours. So, I got some stuff to make that process go a little faster, which is good. I kind of don't think there's a way around the putty. There might be, but I do them one at a time, and I kind of think that that's just the way it kind of has to be. And it really doesn't take that long. Like, the wax takes forever, but the putty doesn't really take that long. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. Yeah, so I have 22 orders to package up this morning, which is super exciting, and I'm super excited about it. And ever since Bev's Live, I think like mildly after Bev's Live, which honestly kind of just changed my life, which was awesome, I have had like a reserve on my Etsy account, and I was like, hello, why? And so they sent me an email, and they were like, oh yeah, so a reserve has been placed on your account because of your sudden influx of orders, and you'll have it for 45 days. And so it just holds money back in case you need to like give somebody a refund. And then once that order ships out, we release the funds to you. So it's really not that big of a deal. I'm still getting the funds. I'm just getting them kind of late, which has made restocks kind of difficult because I use the money that I make from Etsy to restock, obviously. And so like to not have access to that money can be a little difficult sometimes. But after this weekend, that reserve shot from like, I don't know, maybe like $15 or something, up to like $245 that they put in the reserve. I was like, Etsy! You know how big of a restock I can do with that much money? I was like, God dang it. Okay, whatever. But it should be fine. What was I saying? I feel like there was something I was literally going to talk about. And of course I don't remember. Oh yeah, let's go back to I have a busy ass day. So I have 22 orders to ship out this morning. Got to go to the post office, obviously, to drop those off once that's done. Film the WIP Chat this morning, like we're doing at the moment. And then I need to go to Hobby Lobby and get some stuff for the restock. It seems to be my like Monday tradition is that I go to Hobby Lobby. So I gotta go to Hobby Lobby to get some stuff for the restock. Like I need more of those little containers that I put wax in, stuff like that. So gotta go to Hobby Lobby today. And then my boyfriend, so once he bought the jet ski, which I talked about in my last WIP Chat, he recently bought a jet ski. Or it was 2 WIP Chats ago. He recently got a jet ski. And he decided after he got the jet ski that, hey, it would be smart if we had a trailer so we could hook it to your trailer hitch and then drag the jet ski that way. Because it does technically fit. It's small enough that it does technically fit if we shove it in the back of my car. But it's just not easy by any means. So he's like... And he's a mechanic. He's very handy. He's very, like, good at building things. And so he was like, I'm going to build a trailer. I was like, okay. I don't know how you plan on doing that, but, like, knock yourself out. Like, I wouldn't even know where to begin with that, but have some fun, right? So he went and bought a bunch of stuff, got some scrap metal from his work, literally built a trailer from nothing because he's just magical, I guess. And he painted it, and he got these like magnetic like backup lights, like brake lights that hook to the brake lights in my car so that they light up when I put the brakes on my car. And then he like put those on the back, and like everything, it looks really cool. Like he painted it black and it just looks really gorgeous. But because it's homemade, it needs to get a VIN inspection so they inspect it so that they can give you a VIN number so that you can then get it registered so that it's legal to drive it on the road. We've had a temporary tag for it, that the DMV gave us a temporary tag so that we could drive it around, but we still needed to get that VIN inspection. So the appointment for the VIN inspection is today. And so I have to bring said trailer to Perry to the VIN inspection, and then bring it back. And I mentioned to him last night, I was like, what if you just take my car to work with the trailer on it? And then, because he's going on his lunch break. And then I was like, I'll just, take your car to Hobby Lobby in the post office. And then you can just have the trailer with you. Because it's like, I have so much to do tomorrow. It would be helpful. And last night, he was just getting really anxious about it. He was like, I don't want, because he did use scrap metal from work, and it was stuff they were going to throw away. So it's not like he was stealing from the company. It was going to go in the garbage anyway. But he was nervous that if it was sitting out at work, that he was going to get questions about it, and that, because he is the manager, so he doesn't have like a boss sitting there looking over him. He is the boss. But he was like, what if my boss decides to come in, and what if he sees this trailer, and what if he starts asking questions? And it was just he was overthinking it, but it was just making him really anxious. And I was like, there's no reason for you to be freaking out about this. Like, we don't need you to be anxious about this, so I'll just bring it to you. We'll just stick with the original plan. I don't want this to make you anxious, so I'll just bring it to you. And he was like, thank you. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So I am going to be bringing him the trailer today, which like is going to take a huge chunk out of my day that I need for restock and stuff. But like, it's, what? I don't want him being anxious. He would do the same for me. So I was like, no big deal. I'll bring it to you. So that appointment is at 12:40. So I need to get everything done before then so that while I'm out, I can just go to the post office. And, I'm going to have to drop the trailer back at home because I'm not dragging the trailer all over the fucking town. But, at least, like, while I'm out and about, like, just go get that stuff done. So I need to finish packing up my orders before 12:40. Or earlier, depending on how far away this VIN inspection place is. I really don't know how far away it is. I hope it's not too far. But yeah, and then after the VIN inspection, I need to come back and restock. And so I'll be spending the rest of my day doing that. So yeah, busy ass day for me. We had a really lazy weekend this weekend because, it was sort of like some of the guys at Perry's work was calling it like monsoon weather, which it wasn't monsoon weather, but it was raining a lot this weekend here. And so usually we take Ash to the dog beach, usually on Sunday. And because it was raining and the weather just wasn't great, we ended up not taking her. We did take her to the park to get some of her zoomies out, but we didn't take her to the dog beach. And so I spent all of Saturday and all of Sunday doing a whole lot of nothing. It was awesome. I did make one of the amigurumi plushies for the Drills and Chills release. So I guess I did technically work a little bit this weekend. But I was crocheting, so it was okay. The hell was that noise? Did you guys hear that? I bet my cat's playing with something. Made a loud ass noise. What was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. It is too early in the morning for me to be filming this. I haven't even had coffee yet. No, I haven't. So we went to the grocery store, which was good. Got all the stuff that I needed. I had like a long list of things I needed for the shop, so I got all of that, which was good. And then, yeah, I did a whole lot of nothing, which was great. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend it. Made an amigurumi plushie. And then I haven't really been, like I said, I haven't really had much mojo to diamond paint. But I have been really wanting to try cross-stitching. And so when I was at the store this weekend, I saw that, Walmart has a couple of cross-stitch kits. Nothing crazy, but a couple. And so I grabbed 3, not realizing that 2 of the ones that I had gotten, because we were in a hurry. Walmart is Perry's least favorite place in the whole world, okay? If he can avoid being in Walmart for 2 seconds shorter than he has to, he will. And so because I had so much to grab for the shop and stuff, he was just like so ready to leave. And so I was kind of hurrying and not reading as much as I probably should have. And so I accidentally grabbed 2 of them were embroidery kits instead of cross-stitch kits, which are very similar, but I really wanted to do cross-stitch. Like, it's a little bit different. And so, but one of the ones I grabbed was a cross-stitch kit. And so I decided to start that this weekend as my very first ever cross-stitch piece. Let me show you. I will show you because I have it sitting next to me in in the most amazing of project bags, aka a Ziploc bag, because I have the most glamorous of project bags. This is the cross stitch I got, if you guys can see that. It is a full coverage counted cross stitch kit. When it's stitched, it's going to be a 5x7, which I can't remember. It's like 165 stitches by something. But it's called Afternoon Nap, and it's this cute little cat with a butterfly, and he's sleeping, and like, how fun, right? But for my very first cross-stitch kit, I chose like the most difficult kit ever. Why did I do this to myself? But let me show you. So I was mad, because all of the floss, if you don't know anything about cross stitching, this probably won't make a lot of sense to you, but so I'm sorry. But the floss, so the thread that you use, came in like one big giant bundle, and it wasn't labeled, and so I had to like Google all these DMC colors from the chart, and then figure out, like, basically guess which one was which DMC, and then put them in my own baggies and label them, which was so annoying, especially because I have a color in here that I cannot for the life of me figure out what DMC number it relates to on the chart, so it's just in a baggie blank. Like, what the frick? But this is the chart. I'll just show you kind of briefly. It is a 2-page chart, so it has half of it on that side and half of it on that side, but I'm doing really good in like highlighting. I've got 3 sections of it done. I'll show you the actual cross stitch. I have had this little needle minder on it, but I took it off to put on this painting because I lost the needle minder that was on here. I don't know what happened to it. I'll find it. But this is my progress so far. It goes this way, right? Yeah. So I started off, like, I think I'm doing a pretty good job for having it be my first cross stitch ever. Like, that's 3 sections. I'm starting on the 4th. It's going to be crazy. This is, 6 to 8 hours of stitching, and I get this tiny little section done. But I started off with, like, okay, I'm going to do, like, I don't know, I guess let's just take a color and try to do every one in that color, which is why you have a few random stitches down here. And then I was like, this is freaking ridiculous. Absolutely not. So I noticed on the chart that it splits it into these like small little squares. And I was like, okay, I'll just do it like a diamond painting and stitch all of the colors in one section, and then move on to the next until the section is complete, and then move on to the next section. Very similar to how you would with diamond painting, and that's working really well for me. The front looks awesome. The back looks like a whole entire train wreck. But I told my boyfriend, I was like, this is going to take me literal months because this is such an extravagant like piece. But I've been really excited about it. Like, I'm really enjoying it. And so I'm looking into, like, stuff on Etsy and Heaven and Earth designs, which, oh my God, I was unaware about how expensive cross-stitch was. Holy shit. I went on Heaven and Earth designs, and I refuse to just, like, buy a chart and then, like, source the stuff out myself. No, I want a kit. I want it to be like a diamond painting. I want you to hand me everything that I need to do it. And then I just do it. Like, I have no interest in trying to pick out a fabric and pick out floss and what, like, no. I want you to just hand me what I need and I'll do it. So on Heaven and Earth Designs, they sell just the charts, and then they also have, like, the, like, packs of, like, everything that you would need for that specific chart. So you have to buy the chart, I think, and then you have to buy the stuff, like the thread and the fabric. And I was looking at one because they have a Margaret Morales cross stitch on there, full coverage, absolutely gorgeous. I was like, oh my God, I can't even tell you how much I want that cross stitch. $100 for a no. I was like, I would not spend $100 on a diamond painting. I cannot justify $100 on a cross stitch. I don't have $100 to spend on a cross stitch. But y'all, that was so gorgeous. I was like crying because I wanted it so bad, but it was so expensive. And I think I'm realizing that I really like the full coverage cross stitch ones instead of just a little design, because then to me it really feels like a diamond painting. And I really like that. That it really has the same effect of a diamond painting, that like you fill out the whole thing to make a whole picture, which I love. So maybe I'll try to save up for it. Oh, that's a lot of money. God, that's a lot of money. I don't know. Maybe once I get enough savings from the Etsy shop and whatever, I'll bite the bullet and do it, because holy shit, I want it so bad. I want it so bad. If you want to fund my massive cross-stitch project, my buy me a coffee is down below. It's like the worst thing ever. But you know what? It's fine. Oh, that just feels so wrong of me. Like, here, donate your hard-earned money so that I can spend it on a cross-stitch. Like, oh my God, that just, ugh. But you know what? I said it, so here we are. What else was I gonna say? So I did the cross-stitch this weekend. That has been really fun. I'm really enjoying it. I really didn't think I was gonna enjoy it this much. I was sort of thinking I was gonna hate it, but I wanted to try it. I really wanted to try it. A lot of cross-stitch patterns are not my style, but some of them are just amazing. AKA that Margaret Morales on Heaven and Earth Designs. Oh my God, I want that kit so bad. One day. But yeah, so it's like I have to selectively choose patterns that fit my style, and then I really enjoy the process. It takes forever. It's like diamond paintings definitely take a lot less time, that's for sure, but I'm really, really enjoying it. So if anybody else on here cross stitches and has suggestions for, literally, I've been cross stitching for like a whole 2 days. So if you have, I don't know, maybe if you know of some full coverage cross stitches that are cheaper, let me know, because I would love to do that. But that Heaven and Earth Designs Margaret Morales, it's on my bucket list. That is a, like, one day I will buy that. It just might be like, you know, a year from now, once I'm able to save up $100, because that's, for a little broke college student like me, that's a lot of freaking money. Like, I don't just, like, get $100. Like, it doesn't, that I can just spend. Like, it doesn't work like that for me. That doesn't exist. It's like, no. So, we'll see. But But anyway, I'm thinking of looking into, I think it's called Mirabilia, has some really beautiful ones, and 123 Stitch I keep hearing the name of, so maybe I'll try that. We'll see. I'll have to look into it a little bit, but I've been really enjoying that this weekend, so I've been doing a lot of cross-stitching this weekend, and that's been really fun, and it's given me a break from diamond painting and another craft to do, and, like, I ain't mad at all. I'll take all the crafts. I'll do all of them. Screw it. Also this weekend, I saw Steph, Drills Are a Girl's Best Friend, on Instagram. I saw her put up a post about Love is Blind, and that there was like there were new episodes, and she was like, this is my guilty pleasure, I don't even regret it. And I was like, oh, there's more episodes? Because that's my guilty pleasure too. I love shows like that. And I've watched all of 90 Day Fiancé. I've watched all of Married at First Sight. I've watched all of Love is Blind. Yes, and a little more yes, right? I love shows like that. Oh, I've also watched Love Island. Yeah. And there's a new season that I am gonna watch as well, but I'll watch it after this. That I watched all of those in one night. There were 3 new episodes. I binged every single one of them last night. So good. I was going to message Steph this morning and I forgot. So if she's watching this video and I haven't messaged you, Steph, this is for you. Listen. Damien is such a 10 out of 10 butthole, okay? This freaking guy made me want to pull my hair out. Because who the fuck are you to bring this chick that you obviously have feelings for to a 2-year anniversary party? Oh, I was livid. I was like, G was so mad. And I was like, I don't freaking blame you. Like, I would be too. That is such a dick move. But honestly, like, Amber and Matt Barnett and oh my God, what are the other ones' names? Oh, no, what is her? It's Lauren and... Heck, what is his name? Lauren and the other guy. I can't remember his name right now. They are such cute couples, so fun to watch. And then, of course, the drama is super fun. I really thought Kelly and Kenny were, like, it when I watched Love is Blind at first, because they were kind of like what everybody saw as the power couple. And they, like, really crashed and burned, which was really surprising to me. But yeah, Damien and Giannina need to just break up right now because A, your relationship is very obviously toxic, and B, you've been together for 2 years. You've literally been engaged and called off an engagement, but still been together for 2 years, and you're still not even living together. I don't know. I don't know. Everybody moves in and moves at their own rate, but that just, I don't know. I think it's like if they were happily, like, you know, together, but they just hadn't quite moved in together yet, that'd be one thing. I think it's the fact that they are so toxic for each other, and I'm just like, you guys need to call it quits. This is ridiculous. Especially when he is, like, literally, like, practically seeing another woman. Oh my God. It's like when so there's the scene where, like, he first pulls up to this, like, coffee shop or whatever, or this restaurant that they're meeting at. And he goes like, hey, sweet pea, and you look so gorgeous, and da-da-da-da-da, and, like, says all of these really, like, flirty things to her. Like, they didn't even give context at that point. It was just like, hey, gorgeous, what's up? I was like, freaking excuse you? I was like, fucking excuse yourself? Like, who do you think you are? Oh my God. Just like casually, yeah, like on camera to the whole world, I'm just gonna flirt with this girl that's not my long-term girlfriend. Like, it's fine, right? Like, that's fine for America to see. No! You're just like flaunting. Oh my God. It's like, I don't want to know what they were doing off camera if that's what they were doing on camera. Oh my God. If you haven't seen Love is Blind, I highly suggest you watch it and watch the aftermath. It gets really fun and juicy. So, highly suggest that. And then I commented on her post saying, like, oh my God, going to watch that right now. And Steph was like, I am currently watching Too Hot to Handle because supposedly Damien's quote-unquote friend is on that show. And, of course, I needed to investigate. And I was like, girl, I need to investigate, too. So I, like, ever so briefly started Too Hot to Handle last night, and then it was bedtime. So I got, like, a whole, 45 seconds into the episode. Like, one girl has showed up on the island, and one guy has showed up, or it's probably not even an island, has showed up to the villa or whatever, and that's it. But we'll be watching that, and then we'll be watching the newest season of Love Island after that. So that's what I'm going to be watching today, along with Katie's WIP Chat posted this morning. I'm going to watch that. Yeah. I was just like, this is juicy. I haven't watched that kind of show in a really long time, and I forgot how much I love it. People keep asking me if I've watched The Bachelor this season, and I haven't. Or is it The Bachelorette? I don't even know. But I feel like I should. Like, my sister tells me it's really good this season. I think it's on Hulu, if I remember right. So I need to go and watch that. I've been watching a lot of true crime. And I don't want to say I'm getting bored of it. But, like, once you watch a lot of a certain topic, it's, like, time to move on to something else. So, like, all I've been watching lately is true crime and, like, diamond painting videos. Which I will continue to watch diamond painting videos as they come out, especially like WIP Chats and stuff. But I don't like go seeking out a lot of diamond painting videos because I watch so many of them that like it just gets to be like you need something different. And so to be reintroduced back into this genre of TV that I really love, I'm excited about it. So thank you, Steph, for bringing that into my life again. I appreciate you. And I need all of it. And yeah, you should message me about Too Hot to Handle because there's probably going to be some juiciness to talk about with that one. Especially with Damien's friend, who literally at the end was like, you should have been more clear about the fact that you guys were still together. And I was like, boy, I'm sorry if I'm giving away spoilers. I'm trying not to, but it's like, oh my God. It's juicy. You got it. It's like, even if I am giving away spoilers, like, you still need to watch it. Because then you get, like, the full experience. You know what I mean? 10 out of 10 recommend. And then maybe I'll watch this season of The Bachelor at some point. I probably should. Yeah, I probably should. So after this diamond painting, I'm going to work on Wishes from Diamond Art Club, which I'm really excited about. It's like, I need some Diamond Art Club in my life. I always go back to Diamond Art Club. It is like the one company that like, if I go too long without doing a Diamond Art Club kit, I like crave it. I need that in my life. So I'm going to do that next, Wishes from Diamond Art Club. And then if I have time, because I want to start, I have a Chuck Pinson piece. It was literally like the third kit I ever bought that wasn't like from Amazon, ever. And it's a Chuck Pinson. It's from Hobby Lobby. It's Seize the Day. And I have been saving it for the Chuck-along. So I really want to do that in September because I found out that Warm Witch, which is what I'm doing for Drills and Chills, is going to be late. So I'm not going to be able to start drills and chills until like halfway through it. And it's like I diamond paint fast enough that and it's a round, and so it's like I'm confident I'll be able to finish before the end of drills and chills, but I'm going to be starting late. So my friend Jamie is doing the same thing, where she's doing the chuck along and then she's joining into drills and chills late. And so I was like, yeah. I've been saving this kit for so long for the chuck along. Like, I need to make sure I do it. It starts at some point in September. I think September 1st. We're not really sure because there's not a lot of information out on it yet. So if you have information on the chuck along, please let me know, because I need to know so I can plan, okay? Because here's the plan, is that I'm going to do wishes, and then after that, if I have time, I want to do The Night by Geneva Bowers and Distracted by Diamonds, but I don't want to, like, do it and then be too late to do the chuck-along. Like, I'm insistent on doing the chuck-along because I've been saving this kit for so gosh darn long. So, yeah, somebody let me know if you know anything, because I don't. And I want to plan. So we'll see. But what I do know is that I'm going to do wishes next. Thank goodness for YouTube, for, you know, the fact that I've made YouTube videos, because I try to do kits in the order I've received them. And now it's gotten to the point where I don't remember what order I received them in. And so I can look back on my YouTube videos and see what order I unboxed them in. And then it's like, okay. So next on the list is wishes, which is going to be fun. I'm really excited for that kit. That was one of my, like, kits that I really wanted. So, I'm very excited about that. Going to be continuing to do cross stitch. Going to get all the Muni made trays. Going to see if I can get some more cross stitch patterns that aren't $112 or whatever the frick. Oh, God, it's so sad. I want it so bad. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I can't bring myself to do it. I can't. But I haven't decided yet if I'm going to be like a monogamous stitcher like I am with diamond painting, or if I'm going to be okay to have multiple whips going at a time. I think one of the reasons that I am a very monogamous diamond painter, that like I only diamond paint one kit at a time, there is no second whip, that's because I am very picky about what I use for my storage systems. And so I use this one that comes in like the padded case with these little vials in it. And I refuse to buy another one. And I refuse to kit up into anything else. And so I physically cannot kit up a new diamond painting without being able to kit down the one that I'm working on. And so therefore I'm very monogamous with it. But you can have multiple Ziploc bags of projects going and start and stop them at any time, and it's not that big of a deal. So I don't know how monogamous I'm gonna be, but it's like I'm wondering if maybe I can save up until I'm done with this current piece, till I'm done with afternoon nap, and then by the time I'm done, I'll have enough money to get the Margaret Morales one, or by the time I'm close to done, so that I can move straight into that one. I don't know, guys. All I know is I want it. I freaking want it in my life. I need it in my life. It was so beautiful. God, it was so beautiful. Lots of purples and blues, and I want it. It's probably huge, and I don't care. I want it. That would be so fun to stitch. That would be so fun. Oops, what drill did I just pop out of place? Where do you belong? Show me where you belong. Where do you go? You know what? You're going right there. This kit is really confetti heavy. And so I kind of hope that Wishes isn't very confetti. I don't think it is, but I'm hoping it's not very confetti heavy because I've had enough. I have had enough. of the confetti. And the way my favorite rendering style is the DAC, like really clean cut rendering. And that's not how most computers render things. And so it's like I'm ready for the DAC rendering in my life again. Oh, so update. Last week I talked about my kitten and the fact that I found 2 months worth of poop under the couch. Yeah, that was fun. We have found more since then, but we've cleaned it up promptly because we're keeping a close eye on it because I ain't living like that. And we're trying everything we can to get this cat to go in his litter box. But it's harder because I think he's created this habit where he's like, but I like pooping behind the couch. I don't want to poop anywhere else. And I'm like, I don't care what you want, okay? You're pooping in a litter box one of these days, whether you like it or not. I don't give a shit what you want. But he's a picky boy because now he's like, no, this is a good spot. I like this spot. Why would I want to change it? And so we tried getting him, like, just start simple, like, just get him a new litter. He still wasn't a fan. And so this weekend while we were at the store, he got a new litter box that has, like, a cover on it. So because I was like, well, he's pooping in all of these covered places. So I bet he would like it if it was, like, a little hut for a litter box. So we got him one with a hood and a door. And he is definitely interested in it. Like, he likes to go in there and sniff around and dig around, but he won't go to the bathroom in it yet. And so we're like, God damn it. So then I'm thinking, okay, I'm Googling. What else should we do? And one of the suggestions is to change the location. We live in 700 square feet, okay? There are not a lot of places to put it. We have a laundry room, but we can't put it in the laundry room because in order to keep the door open for him to get in, it would block not only the fridge, so you couldn't use the fridge, but it would also block the pantry. You couldn't get into the pantry. So that's not an option. But I know that they like it sort of tucked in a corner, like quiet, away from everybody. And so I was like, well, maybe we try to shove it, right by, like right sort of next to the couch towards the back where he likes to poop. And then maybe that will entice him to use the litter box. But we just don't have a lot of room. Like, his cat tree is over there. We'd have to do a lot of rearranging to be able to make that work. And then I was like, well, maybe we put it in the bathroom. That it's like, there's a little corner in the bathroom we could put it in. It would just mean that we would have to leave that door open all the time, which kind of sucks because Ash, like, my puppy likes to rip up a bunch of stuff. And so we try to keep that closed because sometimes she likes to get into the trash cans and sometimes she likes to rip up your clothes that you leave on the floor. And I'm not good at not leaving them on the floor. And so it's like, ay, caramba. But that might be the best option because then it's tucked away from everybody. There's a good little spot for it. It gives him all the privacy he could ever want in the world. Like, maybe that will work. And if that doesn't work, then I think we're back to maybe he doesn't like this litter and we need to try a new litter. I know that it's going to be a harder transition because he already accumulated this habit of pooping under the couch. But God, it's annoying. It's like, bro, I am doing everything I can think to try to get you to use this litter box, okay? I don't know what else to do. But now, so we have his old litter box that we were just going to throw away because we don't really have a use for it anymore. And so we took all of the litter out and it's just sitting next to the trash can so that we'll take it out with the trash. And like, now he's deciding that that is the best place in the world to like sit and hang out. That he will sit in his empty litter box and just chill. I'm like, honestly, what the hell? I don't get it. And he still like goes into his his actual litter box with litter in it, and he'll like dig around and stuff. So I know it's not that like he doesn't, I don't know, like litter or whatever, that he still is going in there. But God damn it, did you just see that? I just spilled all of these ABs. Damn it. He still, you know, goes in there and stuff, but he's like, yeah. This is the place to take a nap. What the fuck? Why? You literally never touch that litter box in your whole existence, okay? Except for when we take the litter out and go to throw it away. That you're like, yeah. This is a good spot to nap. 10 out of 10 spot to nap. You fucking weirdo. That weird cat. He's a weird one. He really likes water. He likes belly rubs. But he's a cat. I'm like, I don't know what you are. I don't understand this. Oh, but it was so cute. So Perry spent most of his day yesterday in the garage, like fixing up the trailer and the jet ski and stuff to get ready for the VIN inspection today. And so I was just up here like cross-stitching, diamond painting, all the fun stuff. And Ash and Ollie were laying next to me, just sleeping the whole day away. And they both took turns like grooming each other. Like they would sit. Ollie's tiny and Ash is obviously much bigger. And so Ollie would sit on top of Ash and like lick him for like, 20 minutes straight to like groom him or her. Jeez. Ollie would sit on her to groom her. And then it would flip and Ollie would sit like in her paws, like under her face, like cupped in her paws, and he would be laying there sleeping and she would be licking him to groom him, like licking his head and licking his belly and his paws, like just cleaning him. And Ollie was just like laying there living his best life. And it was so cute because as much as they quarrel sometimes, it's like that just to me was like, oh my God, they really do love each other. Like they have the most typical brother-sister relationship I've ever seen in my life. But like sometimes they play and have a grand old time and chase each other around. And sometimes he's hissing at her because she wants to play and he doesn't. And like they get mad at each other and whatever. And then sometimes they're just like the sweetest little things. And they sleep together, and they cuddle, and they groom each other, and it's just, like, so effing adorable that it makes my heart want to literally explode, because I'm like, my babies, my two babies, it just was so sweet. I sent Perry a video, and I was like, our babies, they love each other. They really are, like, they're the best of buds. As much as they don't always get along, they are the best of buds. And they really do love each other. And it makes my heart so happy. So happy. So yeah. Oh, another update. I have been successfully sticking to my budget. And I have been keeping up money-wise. And it has made me feel a lot better. In terms of just life in general, that like I am stressing less and I'm not feeling like I'm really living paycheck to paycheck anymore. But like last month, so like just if, over the weekend it turned to the first of the month, which is time to pay rent. And so with the fact that I only started budgeting like part of the way through the month and then, all of my money goes towards like rent and stuff, it definitely was like sort of like a pain in my chest when I watched all of my money leave my bank account to pay rent. But it's like, you know what? That's just, it is what it is. And guess what? You had the money to pay rent. And that's the important part, is that you weren't like trying to scrounge around to get any cent that you could to try to pay rent. Like or like, oh my God, I don't get paid for another 3 days. I don't know what we're going to do. Like, you had it. And that's the important part. So I was very proud of myself, and I was, you know, it made me feel good to be able to just be like, yeah, I'll send you rent. I got you. Because obviously I pay part of it and Perry pays part of it. So it comes out of his bank account, so I just send him money and then he pays it. And so I was like, yeah, got you. I'll send you money. No big deal. That was nice. Because I remember last month going, let's see, let's take all the cash back out of my credit card and let's see if I have anything left in this random, I don't know, like trying to scrounge together money for rent. So I was very proud of myself to be able to just be like, yeah, I got you. Also, part of that confidence has come from the Etsy shop doing so well that I have money in my savings account, you know, if I need to use it, and that feels really comforting as well. That, like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I would love to be able to just do the Etsy shop full time. It just I just don't trust it. It's as terms of a steady income right now, so I have to continue door dashing, but hopefully one day. Hopefully one day. All right, so we just hit an hour, so I think that's a good spot to end, actually. Nothing crazy new going on here, just a little bit of, except for the fact that I am now a cross-stitching fiend, apparently, and Drills and Chills release, so keep an eye on the shop for that. I will have everything linked down below, as usual. My campsite link will be linked down below. It has my YouTube, Instagram, Buy Me a Coffee, and Etsy shop. So you can go check out all of those if you would like. I am restocking this evening. And then hopefully Drills and Trills release will be next week. So very excited about that. I hope you guys are excited about that as well. I hope oh my God, I never asked you how you were doing. Oh, this is what I get for doing it early in the morning. So tell me in the comments how you guys are doing today. How was your weekend? Did you have a good one? Did you have a lazy one? Did you have a busy one? How's your week looking like? Is it going to be a busy one? Is it going to be an easy one? Like, just tell me about how your life is going. Tell me what TV shows you're watching. Tell me what projects you're working on. Let's just chat in the comments. How about that? That sounds like a good plan, right? I think that sounds like a good plan. That is it for today's video, you guys. I hope you have a great Monday or Tuesday or whenever the hell it is you're seeing this. And I will see you later in the week for another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!